George Bernard Shaw once said, "Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." Back in our childhood, we seemed to have no worries in life. We were just the free spirited kids who never really thought seriously of our future. I suddenly remembered my 5-year-old self. Just a normal kid who wants to play, go to school to see my friends, and eat at Burger King Welcome Rotunda. That's how my childhood went. And I would say that even if it's not the best childhood life, I reminisce it every day. And I wonder, what and how does it feel to remain in that stage of my life forever? Growing up, I started to have insecurities. And I guess that's pretty normal for us humans. For example, in terms of the physical aspect, I always ask my mom, why can't I be like the other girls? Why can't I have an acne-free skin? Just to share a story, I started having pimples back in the 5th grade. And up until this time, thanks to my very active hormones, they have not left me. Because of that, I developed a low self-esteem. I was so conscious of my face and of what other people would say behind my back. As a result, I became so upset and I compared myself to other people. Additionally, I'm scared of taking risks. Personally, I admire those people who tries out new and unfamiliar things. Yes, it's very easy to say to someone, "Hey, go and grab the opportunity, take the risk." But when you're already in that position, it's very hard to take on something uncertain. There's so many what ifs. What if I do not succeed? What if I lose something? What if I get hurt? However, I realize that I'm only just starting my life. I have not really thought of what's my purpose or why am I here, just like any other teenagers do. For now, I am just enjoying my life as a normal teenager who goes to school while making good friends and memories. I know that I am loved by my family and my friends. True friends for who I really am. With that, I learned that I need not to please anyone. And so do you. We are not born into this world for other people. We are not born into this world to please others. We are not born into this world to fit others' standards. There's still so much awaiting us in the near future when we start our jobs and our own personal lives. And being confident, being optimistic, believing in ourselves, and treating others the same way we wish to be treated will help us to create ourselves and not to simply find ourselves in this world. First is to be confident. Knowing our weaknesses is in fact a strong point. It enables us to compensate and improve ourselves. It's all about being confident despite our insecurities. It's about seeing each limitation as an opportunity to grow and go out of our comfort zones. It's all about the willingness to embrace every challenge that comes our way and to ascertain to our own selves that we can surpass it all. It's all about confidently accepting ourselves for who we really are and not for what others expect us to be. Second is to be positive. As I have said earlier, we are only just at the beginning of our lives, and life will continue to give us trials and choices. In times of hardships, a negative mindset will only worsen the situation. Only the thought of "I can do this, I can get through this is nothing," will allow us to think properly of how we can resolve problems. For instance, when receiving criticisms, locking ourselves in a room won't benefit us. Rather, we just make ourselves sadder and belittled. Moreover, when experiencing problems, we always have our families and friends who we can always rely on. We can also try some new hobbies, and maybe, who knows, in that way, we can discover something that will soon be a part of us. Meanwhile, in taking risks, we must never let uncertainty and fear rule over us. We must always try to see the good in everything. We may not initially know the outcome, but every risk we decided to take might be the best decision we will ever make in our entire lives. Third is believing in ourselves. As teens and students, we are at the peak of thinking over our careers in the future. I want to be a doctor. Well, some of you might want to be an engineer, an architect, a computer programmer, or a journalist. You can be anything you want to be. It's not bad to dream something big. But all of our hopes cannot just happen if we put no action and effort. If we simply utter these goals, and yet we contradict ourselves by saying that we cannot do it, then it will definitely not happen. We must believe in ourselves because no one else will do it for us. We know our abilities, talents, and skills better than other people do. We cannot expect others to trust us if we do not know how to trust ourselves. And this includes appreciating ourselves for who we really are. We must try not to compare ourselves with others, because if we continuously do it, we will never be able to accept our imperfections. We will not be able to create ourselves. We will just find ourselves in the shadows of other people. Lastly, is to treat others the same way we wish to be treated. As early as now, we must learn how to value morality. As Albert Einstein said, try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Success is nothing if we do not know how to share it with others. Money is nothing if we use it to degrade other people. Fame is nothing if we use it to destroy others' reputation. We might not understand this now, but surely in the future, once we already have established careers, the temptation of being proud of our achievements can make us look down on others and see them as inferior to us. Before we do anything to others, let us put ourselves in their situation. Let us always ask, would I have liked it if someone did it to me? Keep in mind that a good character goes a much longer way than simply having success, money, and fame. Remember, when we are old and weak, then we can proudly say that we did not simply find ourselves, but rather we created ourselves the way we like to be remembered by other people. To end my speech, I would like to leave a quote from Albert Einstein. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Just like how little children are eager to ride a bicycle, even if they know that they can get hurt, they still choose to try. And that's how life goes. To win in life, we must be able to face our weaknesses and fears strongly so that we can defeat and conquer them. Life is all about trying, and trying until we create ourselves. I hope that what I have shared with you today will be of great help as you journey in life. Thank you.